Hey, Angelo Parada here for Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. And if that's not a mouthful, nothing is. But when you need a mouthful of that special brew, it's Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. You know, nothing tastes better than when you make it yourself. And I do some of that brew myself quite often. I like doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's something you can do. Croakers, Kegs, and Corks, located right in Union Township. Give them a try. What's inside? Come on in and take a look at the menu. There's many barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken, and much more. Salads of every kind. Sides that'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat in or take out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Hello, I'm Melva Pope, and welcome to the morning show.
Did dot did it did dot did it did it did dot did it did dot did it did it dot did it did dot did it did it did dot did it. Baby, come home to me. Did dot did it dot it. I saw my baby a telegram asking to be dot land.
Good morning, Newcastle, and as I fix my microphone, hello and welcome to the morning show. Hopefully you got that first cup of coffee, and a lot to talk about this morning. How about the rain? You know, yesterday we played Lizzie and the Rainmaker and the rain will never come, and that's exactly what we got. I mean, I was kind of amazed by the whole situation, and just makes you say, wow. Pretty dry July and a pretty dry August to start, and we're 10 days in on this August 10th. Hopefully you have your first cup of coffee. And for me, it is my second. And let's get over to the mailbag. And a great big mailbag it is today. Happy birthday going out to Nick Cavarici, Michael Molinaro, Lori Olstalski, Ryan James, Randy James Ryan, Andrew Kajinas, Amy Stunkard, Melinda Moore, and Stephen Parada, and that's no relation, but I think I know him. I'm not sure. Christine Neff, thank you for all the kind comments. Truly appreciated. Carol Juncola Edwards, thank you. And Lynn Scalzano, Mike, thank you for those kind comments. Libby Murray, always a pleasure hearing from you, Libby. And welcome to Ron, Amy Drago. Welcome to the NCTV45 family. And Jessica Major. Mike DiStefano, just like Grandma used to make. He's talking about cooking in Castle. And, you know, it was funny because I was thinking last night, was my monologue too long? I always like to put that fun part in at the beginning. And those guys that I have coffee with, I bust on them a little bit. So it just seems to be one of those things. But thank you, Mike DiStefano, and Mary Jeremiah. Thanks for the kind comments. Camille Trot Ternaski, thank you. And wow, Camille, from all the days when I used to teach, I taught at one of the local business colleges, and that takes me back a ways. Happy birthday, and thank you, Sarah Schuler, for those comments. Leslie Thomas, thanks for the kind comments. Michael B. Conti, thanks for joining the NCTV45 family. Totally appreciated it. And I'm looking, just to let you know, I'm looking at the back because we always kind of conserve our paper around here. It's easier to do this sometimes, and you don't bumble and stumble so much. Deborah Johnson, thanks for the kind comments as we move on. Sharon Stilsey Janeski Polaka. Wow, that's a name. Thank you. Hope you have a great day also. Rick Zulu, welcome to the NCTV45 family, and he's coming at us from, I check out some of these because, Isabella Ship, you know if somebody's just joshing you. Maureen Kuhn, thanks for the kind comments, and always good to hear from you. And Amy Chop-Eye Rich, thank you, and always good to see that you're watching NCTV45. Now, here's a recent update. Posting tweets to Facebook. A recent update to Facebook's platform policies ended the ability to automatically post tweets to your Facebook profile or page, so your tweets will no longer show up there. Okay? So that means there's Facebook and Twitter, they're both separate. So just to let you know, for those people that view us on all different social media, we'll keep it going to every nook and cranny of everywhere. Now, we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we got so much more to do. There's sports, there's weather, there's the song of the day, just a great deal of everything. So let's take this break, hear from these great sponsors. Elham's for one great dining experience. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Habitual Glass, Vape, and Skate. Not your average vape store. They have skateboards galore with every color, shape, and size, and those custom axles to keep you wheeling along. Yes, it's hand-blown glass. It's Habitual Glass, Vape, and Skate, nestled in downtown Elwood City. One unique shop you gotta see. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome back to the morning show, and some things to look up and look out for this weekend. Remember, for those who were in Desert Storm or veterans of the Persian Gulf conflicts, the bonus program ends at the end of this month, so make sure that you know about that. Some other things to note is that next week there's going to be some special guests up at Challenges. Rhonda Koken will talk about diabetes. And so make sure you get the Challenges. They have a lot of great things going on. Now, as we continue through, and I'm trying to remind everybody of what's coming up and what's there. Shipwrecked. Newswatch, we're talking about that, so tune into there and take a look. Interpretive Tours, that's Sunday, and you're going to want to tune into Newswatch that. The Interpretive Tours are at McConnell's Mills State Park, and that was on Newswatch earlier in the week, but just remember that that's on Sunday from 1 to 2. And it's by appointment. Also remember that I guess it would be Saturday, $10 donation. They're going to have the Sons of Italy, St. Vitus School, first annual back to school benefit. There's a golf outing at Sylvan Heights on Saturday. So for those other people that are golfing, know that that's there. Summer concert series tonight downtown, and Salamander Safari at Hell's Hollow. Also make sure that you know that New Wilmington has a yard sale going on. Muddy Creek Oil Well goes into operation out at Moraine State Park this weekend. Elwood City has their concert series on Saturday. And Riverwalk Praise and Worship Saturday, 15 Miles of Treasure Saturday. These are all things that you catch on Newswatch. North County Trail 20th anniversary, you're going to want to know about that. And Community Day. And get ready for the Lawrence County Fair. All that great stuff on Newswatch. And make sure that you get to Newswatch. Watch it anytime on your time. When we come back, I have just a little bit more to give you. And we're going to take this break, go to sports. And when we come back, too, we got to get that song of the day in. Right after these messages.
Say the same. Now I've called the shot. Get off the pot. I'm really.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and call Cedars 724-658-9260.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Hello, and welcome once again to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Well, taking a brief break from the NFL and going to college football, Ohio State investigators have preliminary talks with police about, yes, the Smith case, Zach Smith. Investigators have sought information from members of the Ohio State Athletic Department as well as local police this week to begin a brief review on how football program and others at universities handled allegations of domestic assault and made against a former assistant coach. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens and how that affects the Buckeyes season. And, well, we're in the dog days of summer. And that being the case, let's see how your weekend baseball shapes up. The Pirates, why, they're out on the West Coast taking on the Giants. Now, the Indians, they traveled to Chicago, and they're taking on the White Sox. Elsewhere in Major League Baseball, this weekend you have the Texas Rangers at the New York Yankees, the Twins at the Tigers, which will be a big series for the Twins, the Mets at the Marlins, the Dodgers at the Rockies, the Nationals, they're taking on the Cubs, and the best thing the Nats can do for the Buccos is beat those Cubs. The Red Sox, they're at the Orioles. Orioles need to keep pace in order to stay in things. Tampa Bay will be at Toronto, so it's the Rays and the Jays. That'll be interesting. Diamondbacks at the Reds. Brewers are at the Braves. Let's go Braves. Braves have to win to keep pace, so couldn't happen to a better group of guys. I've been telling people this. Astros are at the Mariners. Royals, check that. The Mariners are at the Astros. Cardinals are at the Royals, and that's a big rivalry there. Athletics at the Angels in the late game. And if you really feel like staying up late, you can stay the Phillies and the Padres. That was the Cedars Sports Corner. We're going to go to this pitching change, and we'll be back right after this.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and call Cedars 724-658-9260.
The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Hey, welcome back. And as we cruise through this Friday, back to school looming large. Some of the schools start back early. I personally think it's ridiculous. Sorry, guys. The Wednesday after Labor Day should be the first day. And you should be out the Friday after Memorial Day. I just feel like you need June, July. When you've been in the classroom, and I have been there from preschool to an associate degree teaching, you need that time. And the families need that time. Mom and dad, you got to be part of the family. You got to be a mom and dad. You can't pass that on to the institutions. So just a little tidbit of conservatism there. And speaking of back to school, now this is going to happen Tuesday, the 14th, from 6 to 7. It's the Diagnostic Imaging Center, 2435 Garden Way, Hermitage. Healthy Living Style Series present Sharon Regional's licensed behavioral health clinicians. Join us for readiness program for back to school. Now, prepare your child's return to school. It's important implementing a schedule prior to return, addressing child anxieties, communicating with your child's school, advocating for your child. Common triggers that are here at this time of the year. Now, if you have any questions, it's free and open to the public. But if you have any questions, call 724-983-3931, and they'll be happy to answer them. Now, also, remember that the Hoyt today from 6 to 8 has a reception, the Four Seasons of Watercolor, and it features Farm in the Woods, Swamp on a Country Road, and Bird by Nancy. These are all different watercolors that are just some great things put in. You should check it out. Also, Mike Kelly sends in his love and says he's been working on making schools safe. So just a bunch of stuff going on there that, you need to be aware of. Maybe if we got back to some good Christian family values, it would work just a little bit better. Now, we have to get and do the song of the day. And as I peruse through here, I always try and get something that's going to be a little, I don't know what, different. Something, something a little bit that you'd like to hear, and well, here you go. Here's a great one. I think we're going to take this. Now, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's see if you know. Now, we're going to take this break, and I guess we got to get to the weather. But the song of that day, and that was the band was in concert, and it's a great song. See if you can figure it out. We'll be right back. Nico and Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42 inch to 54 inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco and Sons, 724-652-6911. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And the rain seemed to have missed us, and as you're going to see, things are going to be great this weekend. Last night's partly cloudy low of 65 will give way to today's sunshine. And when you take a look at radar, you could see some ground clutter, but not too much else around. So what's that mean for your Friday? Maybe you're going out and checking out the concert downtown. Sunny and 81 Friday. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 63. Saturday, sunny and 82. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low around 62. Sunday, sun continues with a high of 81. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, overnight low of 63. And then Monday, mostly cloudy and 80. A chance of rain, but we'll check it out. Now, Monday night, mostly cloudy, 63. And Tuesday, cloudy and 80. Tuesday night, a low of 62, under mostly cloudy skies. And Wednesday, out pops the sun again with a high of 81. Now, the rain has been avoiding us for some time as it goes to the south and east, and the conditions here are pretty dry. And any moisture we get is either condensation or just a pop-up shower that goes away almost instantaneously. So keep an eye out, but I don't see any formidable rain happening over the weekend. This was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. We'll return right after this.
By.
Elham's for one great dining experience. Hey, when you need to get out and have just a little bit of a relaxing afternoon, morning, I got a great idea. Why don't you go play around the golf? And you don't have to go to the big courses, be crowded off. No, go a short drive route right up Route 18 to New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, and you'll see Morelands. A great par 3 golf course, Morelands, just right for you.
Parkstown Restaurant has been serving the greater Newcastle area with quality and experience in family dining and great entertainment. Their superb menu includes sides, wings, pizza, sandwiches, Italian entrees, American entrees, soups and salads. Parkstown Restaurant located at 2800 West State Street, Newcastle. Eat in or take out. Also, call Parkstown and ask about what's on tap for entertainment. 724-656-1453. 656-1453.
We're back, and 724-654-8370. Yeah, it's the master gardeners. So if you're having a problem with your plants, you can call them today from 1:30 to 3:30. Continue to harvest your vegetables, and remember, they're going to be at the Lawrence County Fair next week. So, there. And let's take a look at that helpful hint. Gone fishing. Now, I don't know how many, you can take NCTV45 on your fishing trips. If you use hollow plastic tubes, jigs on your fishing line, slip a small piece of Alka-Seltzer, okay, or denture cleaner. That way your teeth will have clean, your fish will have clean teeth inside before tossing it into the water. It will release bubbles that will attract fish. You know, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't fish much, but that sounds like a winner. How to be your wife's best friend. Every once in a while, fix her squeezed orange. We already did that. So why don't you run the entire family, even if it's just the two of you, through a fire drill? Oh, I'm sure she's going to like that. 2 in the morning, honey, come on, we're doing a fire drill. So that everybody will be... Listen, you don't have to try that hard. Tonight there's a concert downtown. Go down. Listen to just a few songs. You might like some of them, you might not. Who really cares? But then you could go to like Los Amigos. You could go to Tuscany Square and get a nice meal. And it'll just work out pleasurably. So give that a try. Now, this song of the day. Let's take a listen, see if you can come up with it. Said I gave you a little extra time. That's One Night Only Live by the Bee Gees. So One Night Only Live, 1997. It was one of their concerts. Bee Gees, a great band. You gotta love the Bee Gees. So you know what? I've only got to say one thing. Make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And now, don't just tell them. I want you to take one of our posts and share it with your friend. And tell them to share it with their friend. You know, it's what community television's all about. We start becoming friends. We start going to the community functions together and get something to eat and call each other. Not text. Text. We call each other. We speak. We talk to each other. Just like we do right here every morning on the morning show. It'll make a difference in this Lawrence County Mercer community that we call home. So make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. Remember, we're available anytime on your time. And by all means, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.